Hi everyone, and welcome to Rita's Intuition 777. Welcome back to those that have been before, and welcome to anyone that's new. Today I'm going to be doing a reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus, or anywhere else you've got Aquarius in your chart that you feel this may resonate. If this resonates, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. If it doesn't resonate, then please don't force it to fit. Thank you. Thank you, angels and spirit guides. Please show me what messages I need to see for Aquarius for January, for the rest of January 21. Please show me what cards I need to see for Aquarius. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs, please and thank you. Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in, waiting for something. You're expecting something, or you're waiting for an answer. And you know it's coming. Whatever you're expecting, you know it's coming. You know it's on its way. Please show me what's the situation for Aquarius. Oh, why is that card? Oh. Right, so we've got the three of Wands that was just out there. I was thinking that why is the cards in reverse? Clearly not in reverse because we just saw it at the bottom deck in the upright. But it's come out in reverse. So you're no longer expecting something to come through, or someone's no longer expecting something to come through. It's as if you've changed your mind on something. The World cards also come out in reverse, but as we know that this is crossing the situation, so it's really on his side, regardless of which way it comes out. But you've possibly decided to close out a cycle. Something that you may have banked on before, you may have changed your mind about it. Or someone. You may be going into a completely different direction after healing. You've got healing at the bottom of the card. It seems that you've healed. I think your last reading that I did in December, and obviously it might tie into the Jupiter-Saturn transitions and things like that. The last reading I did, I think it was ancestral wisdom was pushing you forward. And I think it's possibly pushed you into a journey where you've actually healed something. You've gone within and you've healed something, and it's possibly changed what you want now. And it's pushed you in a new direction. So you've shifted your directions slightly, or you will do. What's in the crowning position for Aquarius, please and thank you? What's in the crowning position for Aquarius? These cards are so big. King of Pentacles. Four of Wands at the bottom as well. So you've got King of Pentacles. Maybe someone's come in. Maybe you've met someone, or you're going to meet someone that comes in and changes your direction. Someone that's going to, this is like a business card as well. So it may be in terms of business, but it may be in terms of a partnership, like a love partnership that actually includes business. Or someone that comes into your life that is really good in terms of business. Maybe an entrepreneur, someone that's got their finances really well. And it may change the direction in which your life goes. Maybe this is the ship that's coming in. It's not the ship that you expected. You expected something that you was probably doing, something that you was achieving. And now something else has come in. Something else has come in, or someone's found you, or you found a new business idea. Either way, you was expecting some sort of wealth and abundance to come in, and it's come in, but maybe not in the form that you expected it to. And it's sort of changed your world, changed your perspective, changed your direction. You've got the Four of Wands card there. So it's like coming into partnership, coming into union with someone. The 1111 card, a big change. I think you was expecting, with this Three of Wands, you was expecting something to come in. You was waiting for your ships to come in, but never did you imagine it was the ship that came in. It's going to change your world. Things are going to be very different for you. Whether that's entering into a union where you are both going to be so financially abundant in terms of it could be as simple as two people that's collaborating together and therefore eases the pressure on the others. But it could be someone, from what I'm seeing, that's very abundant. Or you could be entering into a business field and enter into a partnership that really stabilizes your foundation and changes your world and changes your outlook, and you're no longer in the position of waiting. What is in the subconscious position for Aquarius, please and thank you? What is in the subconscious position for Aquarius, please and thank you? Six of Swords, move into calmer waters. This journey may involve travelling, or it may be literal travel, maybe involve travelling, maybe involve moving jobs, moving departments, moving careers. It may just be involve a move or someone travelling to you, or you may just feel like you're literally moving to calmer waters. Whatever anxiety or whatever was going on in the past is no longer an issue, and life becomes much more calmer and balanced because you're walking away from any situations that were holding you back. And you've actually walked into your abundance. Two of Wands. There may be a slight wait. You may have felt that you had to wait. Or subconsciously, you feel like you're not sure about the situation. So whatever's coming in, you're subconsciously going to not be sure. And it might not be that you're unsure because you don't want it. You may be unsure because you wait. One, you may think it's too good to be true. Two, it may be something where you are on a great career path and you're doing really well, but a person you connect with and you really hit it off is very abundant, and therefore in order to be with them you've got to sort of move, or you've got to change direction, or maybe change careers, but you become dependent. You may become independent. You may be thinking, oh, do I want to be dependent when I'm doing so well on my own? But the connection that you're going to have with this person is going to be so big, or this connection in terms of a new contract, if it's work related or new business, is going to be so big that you're going to want to take it, but you're going to want to possibly think about it and consider it, and obviously look at what you're leaving behind and what it may affect if you move in that direction. But it is something positive. What's in the past position for Aquarius, please and thank you? What is in the past position for Aquarius, please and thank you? King of Cups. Ten of Wands. Now, getting that in a few ways, honestly, not everyone can be in love with a Scorpio, Cancer or Pisces, because I've seen this card so much times over the last month or so. So it may be just that you met someone that... You've got the burden card, you've got the Ten of Wands, feeling burdened, feeling oppressed. Maybe you felt oppressed in the past by a love connection, someone that didn't actually show you how they felt. Maybe that's how you felt. You felt in your last relationship, you felt like you was burdened. You felt like you wasn't actually... I'm not saying that you may not have seen that the love was present. You may have lacked that. You may have felt burdened. You may have felt tied down in that situation. You may have felt... Look at this Ten of Wands. It's not a nice Ten of Wands. You may have felt alone in that connection. Got the Three of Cups underneath. Don't think it's from a celebration with that Ten of Wands there. Yeah, maybe there was too much people involved in that situation. You didn't get the full commitment that you wanted from a person. They didn't show you their feelings. They may have felt their feelings. They didn't really give you any reason to be assured, and you felt burdened, possibly on your own, carrying burdens in your last relationship. There's too many cards. What's in the future? Okay. Two of Pentacles, upside down. Two of Pentacles, no more juggling. That could be no more juggling finances, no more like balancing out the books to make sure things can go smoothly. I'm not saying that things are hard, but you may always consistently need to consider this over this, because obviously you need to wait to get that. But you're going to stop needing to juggle, or you're going to stop being in situations where you've been juggled. Whatever's coming forward for you is coming forward, and it's really good. This King of Pentacles situation, you've got the Four of Wands there again. No more juggling in your foundation. You've got a strong partnership coming forward. Whether that's in business, whether that's in love, it's a strong partnership coming forward. Please take it if it resonates. A very strong partnership coming forward. where you're going to feel tired, you're going to feel joined, you're going to feel like on the same page when it comes to certain things. Doesn't mean you're going to have the same character. So I'm not saying look out for someone that's just like you, but you're possibly going to have the same foundation, maybe difference in character, which is going to keep it interesting, but you're going to have the same foundations. You're going to agree on loyalty, possibly, and respect, and be able to discuss things when it comes to the foundation and the commitment itself. You're going to feel like you've been given a gift. A gifted partnership from the heavens. How is Aquarius showing up in this reading, please, and thank you. How's Aquarius showing up in this reading? How's Aquarius? Oh, okay. Prince of Swords. You're doing your research. You've done your research. You may have people watching you, but you've done your research. You've done your homework. You really looked into things. You observed. You've done your homework. Whatever you was interested in. So if this is a business, think about this in terms of a business, and you getting a new business proposal. You really did your homework on this one. You know your stuff. This may appear to you, even to you and to others, that this opportunity is coming out of the blue, but behind the scenes you've worked for it. You may not realize it. You may have worked in a different area, but the dedication and then the input that you've put into whatever it is that you've been studying, researching, looking into, observing, it's going to pay off in the area that you're going into, even if it's totally different. It could be transferable skills. Also, once again, we're talking about the foundation. You've looked into it. So even when it comes to stabilizing your foundation, whatever it is that you want to stabilize with your foundation, you've done the research. You've worked at it. And even if you haven't literally looked in a book, you've taken knocks and you've tried different methods. So if you're a parent, you've continuously kept on going and looked into it, understood someone else's perspective, tried to understand other people before you've gone in and delivered whatever you're delivering. Very nurturing, very understanding of others, a very good communicator. Getting others' perspectives. High Priestess, yep, there you go, Queen of Cups. So how you're being seen as a High Priestess. You're being seen as intuitive, nurturing, and can't make it up. Your hope and fear is also the Queen of Cups. So therefore, both intuitive, nurturing, love. The Queen of Cups very loving in that hope position. But people are seeing you as intuitive. It's like, as I was saying before, it's like people this think has happened out of the blue. Whatever's happening for you, people think it's happening, but even you kind of feel that way as well. Sorry, my speech is just shutting down over the last week for some reason, occasionally. But yeah, it's like you're digging deep within your soul. You're no longer waiting. That's possibly why you're no longer waiting as well for your ship to come in. You realise your ship is there. Your ship is part of you. It's internal. It's part of your inner knowing. And whatever research you've done, you've gone within. And that's why I'm saying it's transferable skills. I was feeling that sense of transferable skills because you're pulling on something higher than you. But internally, you're doing your research, you're thinking about things, you're taking things into consideration and then coming up with a solution. And someone wants to use that capability as part of a business. I'm not sure whether you've got Gemini in your placement as well, but obviously Gemini is another air sign. So maybe that it's really tying quite predominantly to the air signs, this energy of moving into, and it might not just be fully sun sign air signs, it might be air signs wherever it's in your, if it's in a predominant place in your chart, is that with these air signs, they're moving into a new sort of career path, or they're being recognized for their ability to communicate, their ability to resolve situations in the most positive manner. The way that people are seeing positivity in terms of resolving situations is really through agreeing with partnerships. So sort of like restorative justice in a sense, that understanding both parties and coming up with a solution in order to make everything a better situation. Seven of Wands, you stood your ground, you've protected your energy, stood your ground. Your hope and fear is to continue to be in that Queen of Cups energy, continue to be nurturing. Other people want you to continue to be nurturing. Other people are feeding off your nurturing energy. Obviously be mindful of that. So when we see in the Seven of Wands and you're standing your ground, it also may mean that you need to protect your energy at this time as well. Because you are so nurturing, because you are so caregiving, because you're actually loyal and so respectful, you may need to protect your energy for some of the people that try and actually absorb it. It is good to support people, but just be protective of what your mission is, and protective of what energy you're actually giving out, and try come to it from a balanced position. You've done enough research, you're aware enough, but you just need to sort of make sure you tap into that when you're helping people. These 3 cards couldn't be more better, with that research, that intuitive, that knowing, that higher being, and also that Queen of Cups. So when you're delivering it with a sense of emotion. It's truly part of you. This intuitive nature is truly part of you, and you may be, or someone may be approaching you to turn that into a business. Ooh. I shall do that. Don't know which way that went. So I'll pull it again. It was the Wheel of Fortune, not sure. The Prince of Cups at the bottom. The Prince of Cups is a Knight of Cups. The outcome, oh, I can't make it up. The outcome, the Four of Wands. Beautiful foundation. That card was desperately trying to come out. I do need to sort of create more space on this table, don't I? Or change the position of the camera or something. Yeah. So we've got how you're showing up, how people are seeing you in your environment, the hope and fear, and then the outcome. And the overall energy is protect your energy. Protect your energy, protect your foundation, protect whatever it is that's coming towards you. You're going to be stepping into a beautiful place, Aquarius. And not everyone is going to possibly, and it may be because you stood your ground, so it may be something simple and positive in that sense, but it also may be something to do with not everyone understanding and appreciating that, or some people wanting piece of the pie. Some people wanting piece of the pie. Yeah. And obviously this is your time, Aquarius, with the Jupiter Saturn coming into your chart. So yeah, you really are going to benefit and transform from this. Father of Knives, speaking up. You're going to be in a position where your intellect's going to be used. Right, so justice. To some sort of justice, some sort of karma, some sort of justice is balancing the scales. There you go, look, the balance, the 2 of coins there, balancing. This is about balancing. This is about karma. This is about you getting back. Or getting back what it is that you've given out, but also recognising what it is that you've got. Now that sounds a bit strange, but it's sometimes in life we give, but we don't really understand how powerful what we're giving is. It's just sometimes part of us. And when it's part of you, when it's naturally part of you, you don't really understand what it is you're giving. Why is it so dark in here? But yeah, it's balancing the scales. You no longer have to wait for something to come in. It's here. The World card, please and thank you. The World card. Son of Knives. Now that's like this card, how you're showing up as the Son of Knives, doing your research. This Son of Knives, however, in this deck is very defensive. Like maybe over defensive. Maybe you're feeling like you have to be over defensive, and that's showing up in the over energy of the read, where you're protecting your energy, standing your ground and protecting your energy. Maybe you're feeling like to the outer world that you need to be defensive. And I know that energy. I've got Jupiter in Aquarius. Imagine that. So I've got a Jupiter in Aquarius in my chart. And Jupiter's the planet of transformation. And if you're growing and relationship wise, so in my Venus, in my relationships, I've got Gemini. So obviously I'm a communicator. I communicate and I transform through Jupiter, which is in Aquarius. So I have a lot of air when it comes to my transformation and how I deliver myself. When I say air, I don't mean just chatting rubbish, but what I mean is that I've got a lot to say. And what that means is that I deliver stuff in normal conversation. So how you see me speaking, obviously I'm not always like this, but obviously I'm doing a video, but it's natural. Giving advice or giving opinions or changing perspectives or looking at things differently is part of my normal conversations. Is how, if I'm having a laugh, it might be something different, but if I'm having a decent conversation and I can see a need for a perspective change, it comes out in conversation naturally. And obviously because of that, sometimes it gives the impression that you're know-it-all. Know-it-all. Where there's business involved, someone will always reap the benefit of that, and someone will always come forward and try and reap the benefit of that, because there's opportunities in that. There's opportunities to grow, there's opportunities to develop, there's opportunities to help the world. However, when it comes to personal contacts and people and associations, they may feel that you're a bit of a know-it-all, and therefore you may detect negative energy and feel that you need to defend yourself in the world. And always defend your energy, and you always feel like people are coming at you, but it's because of your natural skills to communicate and look at things differently. It wasn't supposed to be that long. But yeah, pain, betrayal. You're seeing it. And it might even not be you going through the pain and betrayal. You may be seeing the pain and betrayal that's in the world. You want to transform the world. You want to transform the pain. You want things to be different. And therefore, you are feeling like you are one of the people, or many of you, that needs to really act up in order to make that change. But obviously, be mindful of how you make that change. Like, do it in a way that can create a business and can actually manifest into a business, and people actually really understand why they may be coming forward for your service. I'm feeling that someone may come and offer you this or in anyway. That's too many cards. Right, so the King of Pentacles. This reading wasn't supposed to be so long. I do have a habit of talking too much. Therefore, you can see that I've got air in my chart, can't you? Four of Sticks. There you go. The foundation again. Someone wants to come through with a foundation with you. Someone's seeing, in this deck, you've got the Five of Swords, and obviously the Five of Knives in this deck is not about overcoming conflict. It is also about overcoming conflict, but it's overcoming conflict with a secret power. And you see that secret power there, they've got a coin in their hand, their mouth. It's the power of staying grounded even in communication. So even in difficult situations, difficult communication, you can deliver a message while staying grounded. Very balanced. Very balanced, and you're going to support people in terms of some sort of foundation. You're going to move into a situation in terms of career, or this may be someone that wants to build a foundation with you. As I said before, there may be a business partnership involved as well, but they're drawn to your abilities. Once again, tying quite closely in with the Gemini read. Also could be tying in with the Libra read, where Libra's found their person. And Libras set their eye on somebody that they know is powerful. Someone they know can get things done. Right, so you've got Six of Swords backed up by the Emperor. Move into calmer waters because you've got to strengthen your ability, or you may be tying in with someone that has a strength in their ability, someone that gets things done. So if you're more the intuitive person, you may be tying in with a more action giver. the King of Pentacles, the person that can actually action things and get things done. Or this could be you, where you're moving to calmer waters because you're so sure of your abilities now. Communication, the intellect, the level of intellect, sharing your knowledge, knowing when to share your knowledge, knowing when to hold it in and when to actually deliver it. King of Cups, please. King of Cups. Six of Knives. Yeah, you moved to calmer waters. Maybe you moved away from that King of Cups, but maybe you became more balanced in your own emotions in the past, and you moved to calmer waters with that. Once you became balanced, situations seemed less painful to you. You was more able to communicate. You got that communication card at the bottom of the deck again. So this is you really about finding your own power, your inner strength. Two of Pentacles in reverse, please. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Oops, two cards. Ten of Knives, Nine of Knives. Yeah, being in a situation where you was up at night always thinking, now you're putting that to bed. You're over it. You're putting it to bed. You're putting all that to bed. Railroad, Chariot. You're moving forward now. It's like you're turning any past pain into something that carries you forward. Or someone, possibly this King of Cups is what I'm getting, they're going to be in pain because they can't juggle you in anymore. They can't really tap into your energy. You've moved forward. You're tired of waiting. You're tired of waiting. So maybe you was also waiting for that person. And that's what ties into the past position. Maybe you was waiting for that person, but you moved on to calmer waters, not allowing that person to juggle you or balance you out anymore, not having any more sleepless nights because you've put the betrayal to bed and you've moved forward because you've had this King of Pentacles show up, this Emperor. Someone that recognised you, someone that provides you justice, but you did move on, as it shows here, before you've met this person. So you're not in a commitment, you're not tied to anybody as you're meeting this person, and this person's seeing your worth because you did. Princess of Swords. Oh, there's so many cards. You know that I've got a lot to say at the best of times, but this reading's going to be long if I don't wrap it up. Princess of Swords, yeah, Daughter of Baskets. So that's the Knight of Cups. With Aunt Caroline, that's the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, destiny. Someone's going to come and someone's going to recognise your power and your strength, and someone's going to come and sweep you off your feet, and this was a destined connection to happen. It was destined. Son of Baskets, someone's going to come and offer you as maybe a small token of love at first. But yeah, someone's coming forward. They're recognising your power. They're recognising, they may even have been watching you with that Princess of Swords there. And they're coming in to sweep you off your feet. Queen, oh, High Priestess. Supposed to be High Priestess. Let me do that again because I've clarified the wrong card. High Priestess, please. Ten of Coins, Five of Baskets, and Ace of Sticks. Ace of Wands, Five of Cups, and Ten of Coins. Yeah, your intuition. People are seeing you as intuitive. And the way that you're able, they're seeing that you can turn your intuition into generational wealth. There's going to be a business idea coming from this eventually. And you're able to look back and help people look at the relationships and the situations they've been in and actually find passion again. It reignite people's passion in situations again. Through lifelong skills is the Moon card. It's you, it's a hidden talent. It's a hidden talent. Queen of Cups, Eight of Knights. Oh, so that's in the hopes and fears. Someone is trapped in fear about your talent. Look, Hanged Man. Someone's in Hanged Man energy. Possibly that person from the past. Possibly the person you're protecting your energy from. Someone's in Hanged Man energy because maybe they solely wanted to tap into your talent. Maybe they were energy vampires in the past. Maybe while you was with them, you wasn't able to share your gifts. Maybe it's a gift that you've shared for years, but you've really, really in recent times tapped into it, especially with the new conjunctions and the planets coming together. But because you was with that person, they was sucking. If you can see down there, that person taking your energy down there, you're up there powerful, someone was taking your energy. This person's trapped in fear about you giving it away widely. You've got the Hanged Man there, but in this Hanged Man, I can't remember. Should read it from the book. But he ended up sacrificing his own situation and life in a sense, because he was trying to prevent someone else from receiving something. So he was left hanging because of his betrayal. So he put himself in that position, and he had an opportunity to stop hanging around, but he didn't want to stop hanging around, because if he stopped hanging around, that other person wouldn't have suffered. He wanted the other person to suffer. And what I'm getting is someone's trapped in fear about you sharing your gifts, about other people having the opportunity, and about this new connection you've possibly got. Four of Wands. Three of Sticks. That's your ships coming in. So your ships have definitely come in. But someone possibly tried to hold it back. Someone that you protected your energy from. You've got the Five of Knives. Because you had something up your sleeve, you remained grounded. That same reason that it showed up here is why the King of Pentacles is able to come in, or that situation, the business idea is able to come in. I believe that's where it came up. Because you stayed grounded. Within conflict, you spoke your truth, but you had something up your sleeve and where you didn't really over-emotionally react. And that was something that you've known from your past. There's something that's within you. That's the Moon card. Past, generational wisdom, ancestral wisdom. I can't believe this once again. Ancestral wisdom comes in once again, and that was your last reading. Thank you, Aquarius. I'm going to stop there because obviously it's gone over 30 minutes and it wasn't supposed to be a longer than a 15-minute reading. Hopefully, I really do hope that you've got to the end. If you have got to the end, please like, share and subscribe. Someone else may need to hear it. And I'll be truly grateful if you could. Thank you very much. Take care.